Guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Cassie Simmer, and today I am going to be doing a mod review, and it's going to be a pregnancy mod. There's actually 3 new mods I want to go over: wholesome household, grandest grandparent, and pregnancy perfection. But today we are only doing pregnancy perfection, but subscribe if you want to see the other 2 as well. So I wanted to really bring a new outlook on pregnancy to The Sims, because Sims just feels like, oh, you're pregnant for 3 days and then that's it, and then the baby comes, like you're just anxiously waiting for the baby to come and you're not really enjoying those 3 days of pregnancy. And it's kind of like realistic pregnancy too, because you know it's 9 months of pregnancy and it's like you're just waiting like, oh, I can't wait for the baby to come, but then you find ways to kind of enjoy the process. So I wanted to bring that to The Sims. If you don't know, can't tell by now, I am the one who made this mod. And so let's take a look at it here. It's no pregnancy is truly perfect, but now your sim can get as close as possible. This aspiration is especially designed for sims who are not pregnant yet, keyword, but are planning to be very soon. By focusing on joyful moments, meaningful connections, and self-care, they can navigate the ups and downs with grace. From celebrating milestones to preparing for the baby's arrival, your sim will create memories that are smooth, supported, and truly unforgettable. So I wanted them to not be pregnant yet because, you know, I feel like that's all part of pregnancy, like, you know, trying for the baby and taking the first pregnancy test and, you know, all those exciting little moments even leading up to the pregnancy. So let's jump right in and get started. And I do have my own littles here, so this is coming from first-hand experience of, you know, things that I may have wanted to do in my pregnancy, things that I did do, things that I liked, things that I loved that I wanted to bring to The Sims, just little moments like that. So the first thing in our objective is to try for a baby. So let me make sure there, sometimes you have to do a couple of interactions before you do that. So this is her husband, Michael. Her name is Isaiah, by the way, if I didn't mention that. And after a while, it will pop up for them to try for a baby. Okay, so here we go. All right, so try for a baby. And then we will see that it is checked off the list. So now that trying for a baby is done, the next thing on the list is take the first pregnancy test. So it's time for the first test, and hopefully only pregnancy test. This is an exciting moment full of anticipation. If it's positive, congratulations. If it's not, that's okay too. Every journey is different, and that's okay. So and this is just the beginning of figuring out what's next. Instruction: use the toilets to take a pregnancy test. All right, so let's see if it is positive. Oh, maybe next time. So see what I mean? Like, you just, there's no guarantee that they're going to be pregnant on the first time, but she did go ahead and take her first pregnancy test. So we're going to try a couple more times, and then I will be back when she is pregnant. All right, so this time she is pregnant, and that only took one more time, so it wasn't like a big deal. But congratulations, Uzziah is expecting. There's going to be a new addition to this household. Yay! So she is actually right now sharing the big news with her partner, but if you can, try to cancel the interaction before she does it, because I feel like a part of, you know, those first few moments of finding out you're pregnant is being able to surprise your partner. So you can't keep it in forever. Share the exciting news as your partner is about to become a parent. Start by cooking a meal and calling everyone to eat. And once the table is set and the moment feels right, reveal the big news. If your sim hasn't already spilled the beans early, like my sim is doing right now, complete this objective by cooking a meal, using call to meal, and then sharing the big news with your partners. So she's already way ahead of me. She's already sharing the news with her partner. But sometimes when you take a pregnancy test, the partner's at work or, you know, not there, so they don't always tell them right away. But so yeah, if she was not gonna tell him, then I believe share big news would have been like just at the top or whatever. So we're still gonna cook him a meal, and we're gonna just serve some brunch. Let's do eggs and toast. And yeah, let's also change him back into his outfit. All right, so let's go ahead and serve him some food. But yeah, you can see 1 out of 2 is already done for the objective because she already shared the news with him. And now we're just gonna make some food and call him to the meal. Alright, so now share big news with partner is done. And the next thing on the list is going to be, are these pregnant, look up symptoms. So are these pregnancy symptoms or just something I ate? Is it too early to feel this way or totally normal? In this first trimester, every little twinge can feel like a mystery. And sometimes the only comfort is searching online for answers, even if it leaves you with more questions. Browse web on your phone, computer, or tablet to complete this objective. So this was definitely me during all of my pregnancies, just looking up every little thing, every little feeling, every little, you know, new thing that I felt. I was always looking it up. So I'm gonna have her go ahead and go sit over here. She's like, let me go sit in this corner so he don't think I'm crazy already looking up symptoms. Get on her phone and browse the web to start looking up her symptoms. She's like, is this weird? Like, is it just in my mind? Am I making this up? I feel like all these emotions and questions go through our heads. But yeah, that was the first 4 objectives. There's so many more things to play in this. Learn more about modern parenting. Like, are we still using pacifiers? Are we still using, you know, things in the crib? Like, you know, so stuff like that. You know how things about parenting are always changing. Rest often. That first trimester, you're so sleepy, so fatigued. Journaling about your pregnancy, talking about baby names. And if you have the PandaSama birth mod, then you can also get the ultrasound and get that checked off, because that's also an exciting time during pregnancy. Create your dream nursery. And if you don't have the mod, that's okay too. There's another version that you don't need the PandaSama mod for. Create dream nursery, indulge in pregnancy cravings, pregnancy pampering, get massages and stuff, take maternity photos, have a great baby shower, get things moving, because by the end of your pregnancy, you're like, okay, get this baby out of me. You know, you're trying to do all the exercises and joggings and everything, just trying to get the baby out. And then, of course, last but not least, you got to go into labor so you can have the baby. So this was a really fun aspiration. I really enjoyed making it and I enjoyed playing it, and I hope you guys enjoy playing it too. If you have any questions, let me know. Other than that, I will leave the link down below if you do decide to get it on my Patreon. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!